Hello from Inside Drug Discovery. This video describes a drug recently approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. The drug is Ekterly. The video focuses on the medicinal chemistry of the drug rather than clinical outcomes for patients because I am a chemist, not a physician. Ekterly was approved on July 3, 2025. Ekterly is approved for the treatment of acute attacks of hereditary angioedema in patients of age 12 and older. The active pharmaceutical ingredient in Ekterly is sebetralstat. The drug is administered orally once per day in a 600 milligram dose. The drug is available in 300 milligram tablets, so a 600 milligram dose consists of 2 tablets. The sponsor for the NDA is KalVista Pharmaceuticals. The prescribing information insert of Ekterly is cited through a link at the bottom of the slide and served as the main reference for this video. What is angioedema? Angioedema is swelling that occurs beneath the skin and is commonly observed in the lips and eyelids. There are many possible causes such as allergies and adverse drug reactions. There is also a genetically linked form of angioedema, hereditary angioedema or HAE. HAE arises from low expression levels of or non-functional C1 inhibitor, which is a protein in the immune system. As a result, inflammation can result by way of the kallikrein-kinin system. Let's go to the next slide. Plasma kallikrein is the target of sebetralstat, the API in Ekterly. Plasma kallikrein is an enzyme, specifically a serine protease. Plasma kallikrein cleaves high molecular weight kininogen, which leads to the release of bradykinin. Bradykinin is associated with the swelling observed in patients with hereditary angioedema. Sebetralstat inhibits plasma kallikrein. It's an enzyme inhibitor and reduces bradykinin release. According to IUPhar's Guide to Pharmacology, the IC50 of sebetralstat is 6.3 nanomolar. That is single-digit nanomolar potency, a common goal for many small molecule drug programs. Selected key physicochemical properties of sebetralstat are on this slide. These properties were calculated by SwissAdme. These properties collectively all fall within typical ranges seen in small molecule, orally administered drugs. Now we have some PK properties. The half-life of sebetralstat is in the 5 to 9 hour range. None of these other PK values stand out as remarkable. I will note that the Tmax is short at 1 hour. Sebetralstat is likely absorbed in the stomach. Keep in mind that Ekterly is used for acute hereditary angioedema. There are chronically administered treatments for hereditary angioedema, but sebetralstat is for occasional flare-ups. In this use case, you do want a drug that has rapid absorption. That is a short Tmax to address the swelling as quickly as possible. In terms of metabolism and excretion, sebetralstat undergoes phase 1 metabolism primarily by CYP3A4 and to a lesser degree by 2C8. None of the metabolites have therapeutic benefit. The prescribing information does not provide structural information on metabolites. There is a recent article, which is cited at the bottom of the slide, that describes the metabolic fate of sebetralstat. The main metabolite is N-dealkylation of the amide nitrogen, so loss of this entire ring system. Another metabolic reaction involves loss of the pyridone ring with oxidation of this benzylic carbon to a carboxylic acid. For excretion, sebetralstat is primarily excreted in the feces, though renal excretion is also important. We'll finish up with safety. The prescribing information does not list any warnings for Ekterly. Only one adverse reaction was observed in at least 2% of treated patients, and that was headache. Drug interactions can be minimized if patients do not take Ekterly with drugs that are known to be CYP3A4 inhibitors or inducers. That concludes this summary of the approval of the new drug application of Ekterly, which was granted by the U.S. FDA on July 3rd of 2025. Ekterly contains sebetralstat and is approved for the treatment of acute hereditary angioedema. As always, thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them underneath the video. Take care.